day 43 of the rest of my life. 43 days ago, I quit my corporate job to pursue my passion of starting a successful clothing brand and showing you that when you align your passions with your purpose, everything and anything is possible. Today, on day 43, I am making sure that I am doing only one take, showing you guys exactly how I record these videos to make sure that I'm being my truest self, messing up if I mess up, and allowing you guys to see my growth with YouTube and with recording. So today I brought a paper to aid me on this one take journey, and I wrote down around 11 things that I wanted to discuss with you guys. I wrote down the first one is a HIIT workout, which I did this morning. I woke up around 7 o'clock. My alarm was turned off, which I was a little bit mad about, but it is it is what it is. Gotta roll with the punches, and I still got to work. My goal is to work out every single morning and every single night to make sure that I'm staying in shape and focusing on continuing to grow my body and my mind. So for some reason I can't find my book, so I haven't been reading. I need to find that and put it by my bedside, so when I wake up in the morning I read a couple pages and then go on my run, do my HIIT workouts, do my jump ropes. So this morning I did a HIIT workout. I'm going to show it on the screen. That was another one of my goals, to show the video screenshot. It was a 30-minute HIIT workout. It was by Bully Workout, real buff dude. He been getting me right. And as you guys saw in my shorts video this morning, body getting real toned. I've been fasting. Yeah, so I'm going to show that screenshot. And then number 2 is I got ready. I showered, brushed my teeth, shot that morning video of me clocking in, and then it took me some time to edit it. I wanted to get it out at 9 a.m. to serve as the clock in and signify the work being started, even though I was already up earlier preparing for the day. So I wanted to shoot that and get it out at 9. Got it in a little late, which is why I thought of that little slick comment like, ooh, 13 minutes late, don't tell my boss. I am my boss, so the only person that is holding me accountable is me. So I want to make sure, even though it is a joke and I did post the video late, I want to make sure moving forward that I am posting those on time, 9 a.m., signifying me clocking in, putting this collared shirt on, and getting right to it. Even though I'm going to be up earlier, trying to get towards that 5 a.m. club, and for surely I will, but I'm working towards that. Going for 5:45, then going for 5:30, then going right for 5. You gotta adjust my body slowly. I'm actually gonna do 5 a.m. tomorrow and just jump right into it. Now that I'm thinking about it, why wait? So let me set that timer right now. So I'm setting that 5 a.m. timer. I'm going for it. Want to wake up earlier. I'm gonna do 4:45 too, because it takes me some time to open my eyes and then sit up and turn the light on, and that's when I'll read and then work out. Number 3 is shot that video, the clock-in video. Number 4, I edited it like I mentioned, and I uploaded it on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and I tweeted, I X'd, and I don't know what you would call that anymore. I'm gonna still call it tweeted. And I do like a little motivational quote, something that comes to my mind, something that is passed on to me from the universe, from streams of consciousness, from the connection to everything. And I just get that information and I want to pass it on, and I want to also pass it on to myself when I tweet those things. I post them on my Instagram story, and I post them on my Instagram story. Excuse me, let me turn this off. It's a bad video practice. I post it on my story, and it serves as motivation for myself to look at and be like, all right, keep pushing. Today I talked about patience and focus during tough times, and how I want to focus on the things that I'm doing well and not try to pressure myself negatively, but continue to focus on the positive and keep the pressure on myself in a way that's not damaging my self-esteem or my confidence, because there's no reason to, in a world that we live in and the amount of factors that go on that break us down, there's no reason for me to do that myself. So I'm going to boost myself up on this journey, but still pressure on those goals. And at number, mosquitoes biting me up. At number 6. I then had a video from yesterday that I edited and posted, did the descriptions, did the tags, did the thumbnail. I want to work on doing a better thumbnail next time. That one was just not just my logo, but that is the MUEL Win From Within logo. Want to do a better thumbnail for this video. Take my time. Usually the thing is that you start with the thumbnail and then you work from that just to give yourself a basis of what the video is going to be about. Still, I am working towards that, and this is the purpose of me shooting these one-take videos, to really see who I am, see how I talk, see how I move, really get to know me for my mistakes, my wins, and my losses, and start getting ready for those podcast debuts. So, you know, who cares about viewer retention right now? This is practice. Those things will come, and they will want to hear the message. So after that, I uploaded it, and then I had an email from the screen printer. The screen printer came back and told me, hey, you know, he told me he liked my design, which is like a cool sales trick that I would probably do as a screen printer. And that he said that the shirt was more expensive. I sent him over a mock-up that wasn't the exact sizing of what I wanted, but it was the designs and where the location I wanted, and the location where I wanted the designs to be. And I sent him over the shirt. It's not a shirt, it's a pullover. The pullover that I wanted. And there is sample pricing on Alphabet. It allows you to get 2 of each sizing, and that's what I wanted to do, just to see how the designs would come out. And once it's perfected, I wanted to send that sample to a manufacturer overseas to get it replicated, reproduced, and mass produced for you guys to serve as a symbol for your journeys. But I need to first perfect what it's gonna look like and determine whether I'm gonna stay with DTF or whether I'm gonna screen print it. So in the meantime, I am working through that process with the screen printer. He wanted me to, essentially we're negotiating pricing, and business is business, and business people try to get as much money as possible, and that is what business is. Sadly to say, it is not a thing of trying to get over one or trying to, it's not personal, it's business, and in business you want to maximize profit. So he wants me to get the more expensive one, and then obviously he may or may not get the samples, but I asked him if, I don't want to assume that, I asked him if he could order the samples with his account, because he does have a special decorator account that gives him the lowest possible value or the lowest possible price on those shirts and on the merchandise. So I sent him back that email, and then I adjusted the vector files. They were black, I turned them white, and then I sent him screenshots of the sample price, and I resized the designs, and I changed it to match. So I actually changed the shirt, the quarter zip that I'm putting it on. So I switched it out, put that model in there, and then sent it back over. I also did a breakdown, so I want to share this with you guys too. The one that he sent me was $12.98, and the one that I sent him was $9.08 for the samples. And there's like a little bit of miscommunication trying to see if he can get the sample price or not, but he sent me the version that was $12.98, and I want 8 samples so I can send some to some influencers, keep some for photo shoots, and also send one to the manufacturer with the sizing chart so he can replicate, he or she, they. So $12.98 is what, no, excuse me, $12.38 is what he sent back, which is the blank version, not the sample version where you can get bulk, more than just 2 per size. And times that by 8, it is $99.04. He said it was going to be $30 for each design in total. So I subtracted 30 times 8, which is 240, and I got 140.96, divided that by 8, and it'll be $17.62 per shirt to make. And that is not terrible for samples, especially 8 samples, but I still want to get it as low as possible because, again, business is business, and I want to make sure that when in business, maximize profit. And because these are not going to be sold, it's not that I'm taking a loss on them, but I have to make sure that they go to value in some way. And the difference between that and the new shirt is $12.98, so only 38 cents minus 98, 60-cent difference for the sample price, and that would put me around that $17.02 per piece, fully made shirt and printed, 8 samples. And that leads me to my next point of marking down all my business expenses. After I get off this Zoom, and after I post this video shot in one take, I'm gonna keep it under 14 minutes. I'm currently at 11. I'm going to write down all my business expenses in an Excel sheet, what the expense was, why I spent it, how much, the date, I don't know, neither here nor there. I may put it or not. I already created this Excel sheet before, and I put down this camera, I put down the mics, the cords, cell phone bill because I've been editing on my phone. I put down things such as like travel when I was going to Philadelphia, and I recorded. Whenever I record and I post it, I write down the expenses that went with that recorded video, because that can be written off. And I'm not sure how. I will take that to someone with more financial experience, and I will eventually get a financial accountant. I forget the name of it, but I will eventually get an accountant who will help me with the finances. But in the meantime, I'm going to write these things down, so when it comes time to do my taxes, I can write these expenses off and not pay tax on them, which is going to be business. Remember, in business, you want to save as much as possible and make as much as possible to increase your margins. You don't want to lose money. The purpose of this is not business, but with my business background, I would like to pass along some knowledge about business and business endeavors, how you can move in business, and the purpose of business, making money. On that note, number 10 is write down those expenses. I already sent that email back to the screen printer. This morning, I actually finally got through that barrier with my family. I don't argue at all. If someone's trying to argue with me and I'm not in that space, I'm very even keel, very calm. I never get too high, too low. I do get very happy and excited, like when I shoot these videos and when I'm working on my brand and when I'm working on me and when I'm passing these messages along to you, but I never really get too like hype or angry. So these past couple of days, as I've been trying to tell them that I'm not going back to that part-time job, I'm going to find something else to make a little bit of money here and there. For whatever reason, it's not that the money's not good. It's just like money is not everything to me. I don't care how much money I'm making if I'm not happy, if I'm not aligned with my purpose, which is working on my brand, and if I'm not around someone who is benefiting my cause and benefiting our cause and our journey and helping me and furthering me, then that is not a situation that I need to be in. So it's finally getting through to them that I'm not going back. I've been telling them, and I'm going to go a different direction. I'm going in this direction towards my brand and getting closer to it, and working with the money that I do have saved and saving all of it to invest into the brand, because I do have enough to do what I need to do. I just need to stay focused and get another source of income like DoorDash or the other platform, Uber Eats, like things like that, where I can do a little bit of work here, do a little bit of work there, put that together, save my money, because now I have no overhead expenses, and put that right into the brand. I say that to say that it's getting through to them. And today they're like, they were a little bit trying to force my hand. If you saw Dave 42's video as my dad walked in and he asked me, "You in to go work tomorrow? The guy Marty needs help demolishing a bathroom." And I said, "I don't know." And I was like looking down like it was a movie. I was like, "I don't know." And that was real. Emotion couldn't be faked, and it's getting through to them. So this morning my grandma, my Nana, she was saying, "There's no money in t-shirts. You need to go to this job. You need to do this. You need to do that. There's no money in this. There's no money in that. You need to get this stability and all this and all that." And then they were trying to force my hands to go to work. They called Marty and he came over. He was beeping the horn in my driveway, trying to get me to come outside when I already had the conversation with him that, "Hey Marty, you know how passionate I am about this brand." I texted him and I talked to him in person. "You know how passionate I am about this brand. I'm taking some time off, all time, not going back. I'm taking time off and I'm going to go 100% into this brand. And if things don't work out, which they will, I'm not even going to finish that. When things work out, maybe I'll take care of him." But anyway, he was in my driveway beeping the horn, waiting outside and walking back and forth and doing this, doing that, pulling stuff in and out the van, calling my phone, texting me. And my dad was like calling me, texting me, telling me to go outside, telling me to go get in the van, like they were gonna force me in there and force me to go work with him. So stood my ground in a way, not gonna sit here and be like, big tough guy, stood my ground, didn't go to work, but I'm not going. Simply will not be forced to do something that I don't want to do. Even though it may seem disrespectful at this time, they will understand when I am taking care of them. So hopefully, I don't really care if they're mad or not, because I don't have the capacity to, not that I don't have the capacity to care, but there's not much room for anything else but this brand. And not that it's unimportant to think about what others feel, especially people close to you like your family and your friends, but at this time I have to bet on myself and I can't allow that to get in my way. So respectfully gonna do my thing. I also, last thing for today, I got an Adobe student plan. I had the original plan and I only had Illustrator, and it was like $34.99, and I switched to the student plan, extended, even though I already graduated, extended it to 2032, and it's $15.99, and you get all Adobe apps. You get Illustrator, Photoshop, you get the whole suite. So big plus if you're a student, or if you are recently graduated, you want to go ahead and talk to a representative, like message a representative on adobe.com. And if you already have a account or you already have a membership, tell them that you want to switch. They'll cancel it and switch it for you, and you don't even have to verify. So little cheat code. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's getting a little bit dark. Gonna have to brighten this clip up just a bit, but thank you so much for watching. Let's win from within today. One take Drake, one take Dre, and I hope you guys are also on a journey of your own. Again, thank you. I am so grateful for you. I appreciate you. Let's win from within, and let me know what you guys think in the comments of these one take videos, being more natural, and let me know if you're enjoying this. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Likes will let me know, subscribes will let me know. Don't just watch the collar shirt videos and not come and check out the real content and see the progress that I'm making. But I'm gonna stop talking because I can talk for forever, especially now that I'm getting more comfortable on camera.